stone table.
Further in. We must go further in. Poor fellow. He had only a moment before her.
What are you afraid of?
Mrs. Beaver.
You know who I mean. I was to meet you here and take you on to my...
Lovely dam.
And it looks as though Mrs. Beaver is expecting us. I didn't like to mention it before, but the moment I
Move up the stairs.
I said to myself, I said,
A very, very bad business. We all know what that means.
We don't.
What, don't you know?
You've no chance of ever coming out alive.
People ever come out again.
It seems to me, my dears, the only chance you have of saving yourselves is to keep some fish.
But we can't!
Horrible witch.
Well then, take your coats off to warm in the oven, and you can draw some blood for Mr. Beaver.
But we can't!
Oh.
What a simple thing to say.
We can't. We can't just...
shh, not so loud, please.
We can't... Why don't we just go home? We can't just go home. Let's go home.
Certainly not. Don't you hear what I tell you? Of course I didn't save. But I could.
But, Mr. Beaver...
I could.
Yes, but how do we know?
Oh.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Food. At the sound of...
Potatoes are boiling.
We shall have your death. That's why I brought you here. I am to meet you at this table. I tell you simple things.
Horrible witch.
Certainly.
I shall feel rather nervous.
That you will, dearies, and no mistake. But if there's anyone can appear before
Mrs. Beaver.
without their knees knocking, they're either braver than most or else just silly.
Then isn't he...
Silly. Silly. Just
Don't
silly.
you hear what
Just
Mrs.
silly.
Beaver tells
Just
you?
Silly. Just silly. That's why she's silly.
Sit.